All right, very exciting day today, guys. Got new targets. These are self-healing targets from JR Targets, and we're going to put them through their paces. Bunch of different calibers I've got lined out today, and see what happens. We'll do close-ups showing you what happens to them so that you know if you want these or not. Full disclosure, I didn't pay for these. He did give them to me to demo and test out for the channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Jake, and this is Homemade Tactical. Let's get started. All right, first shots are going to be out of the Tisas 1911 DS carry, the 9mm, obviously. And then it's a little cold today, so gotta wear the gloves. All right, that's 10 shots out of that. Let's see what it looks like. Here's the front side. You can see this is all 10 shots right here. Just a little bit of paint splatter on the black. You can hardly even tell. Tiny, tiny little penetration hole that would cover up really easy with paint. And on the back side, same thing. Little tiny hole. That one took out a little bit of fiber out of the middle of it. All right, let's test something in the Lord's caliber. 45 ACP out of the Springfield 1911 A1. Still such a beautiful pistol. One of my favorites. All right, so slightly bigger splatter and some paint cracking, but that's also because it's freaking cold. But I mean, a couple of them right next to each other. Honestly, no bigger than the 9mm holes. They look exactly the same. I mean, and 45 is a pretty decent size. And even on the back side, maybe a little bit more came out the back, maybe. But I mean, fully closed up. There's no daylight coming through. Still looking good. 5.56, 223 out of my very first AR. All right, obviously smaller splatter holes because it's a much smaller caliber, but I mean, you can barely even see those holes, like barely even see those holes. And again, tiny little penetrations on the backside, but nothing I'd ever even think about. All right, something a little bit bigger, 7.62 by 39. All right, kind of losing track of which is which, but pretty sure the majority of these are that. And I mean, they look exactly the same as the 5.56. Backside looks exactly the same. All right, maybe something it wasn't necessarily designed for. We're gonna shoot some 30-06 at it out of this Enfield 1914. This actually was my grandpa's gun, and it shoots so good. It's such a good gun to shoot. Super comfortable, very reliable. Yeah. Put one in the head box just to see. On first visual inspection, absolutely nothing different. The head box shot, I pulled a little bit to the right. That's it right there. I mean, I can't even tell that it's there. I don't even know which ones these are. I think this one is one of the new ones. I think. But that's a good sign. Oh, so on the back side, that 30-aught kind of popped a decent hole. Yeah, it kind of popped a decent hole on the back side. I mean, at 30-06 is flying pretty hard, and those are hunting rounds, so they do open up a little bit bigger. So that did chunk it a little bit. So maybe not 30-06, but I don't know that most everybody is going to be shooting 30-aught at these that much anyways. So I know it's not designed for 12 gauge, but we're going to give it a go. We're about 20-25 yards from the target right now, and we're just going to take some shots at it. This is buckshot, so it's not anything crazy, but I just want to see what it does. I did talk to Jaden about this earlier. Nobody's tried a 12 gauge on it yet that I know of, so we'll see what happens. I expect good things. I would like to try slugs at some point, but I think slugs would just tear a hole in really anything. I don't think anything's really able to withstand a slug. And I really hope that I don't shoot my clamps off. That would suck. Done that before. All right, here we go. Out of the Panzer M4. All right, 12 gauge. Peppered it pretty good from 20-25 yards. A little bumpy, but I don't think any of that went through. Nope, that is all on the surface. So, yeah, stops buckshot. It actually might have all bounced off. Looks like everything may have hit it and then bounced back out. All right, guys, overall, I am super impressed. I didn't shoot the little one. I'm going to use that for some drills here in just a little bit, but I mean, this big one stood up to everything I threw at it, even 12 gauge. I'll link his Instagram down in the description below. He is also starting to break into the market of targets in general and do the self-healing. He's going to start looking at making target stands, maybe some steel targets, so follow him and stay tuned. He's got some good stuff coming. Hit that like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned. Let's run some drills. And as always, guys, I still won't quit my day job. JR might have to. He's got a lot of good stuff coming. Gonna be busy.